Hey everyone, my name's Hirsch. Everyone should know me if you're watching this. I doubt anyone who doesn't know me is going to watch this. But real quick, I'm going to do a little talk about my Strat and what I think about Stratocasters. And this is my Strat. I've had it since I was 14. It's a 2005 model, so now it's 8 years old. It's almost 8 years old. But yeah, one thing to know about it, it's called a factory special run, which is like a limited edition Strat, whatever. But Fender does this all the time. You know, they're not like rare. You know, like they're not like hard to find these factory special run guitars. Just they do like limited time deals. What's different about mine is that it has a mahogany body instead of alder, which is what Strats are usually made out of. And to me, to my ears, it doesn't make a really big difference. I mean, the finish on it is so thick, or like it's so standard that like that's really what's gonna do it. But a couple of things I've done to it is it originally had pickups in it that were from a Mexican Strat, like that's how it came stock, and it had a humbucker in the bridge, and it also had I don't know if you're familiar with the S1 switch, which is this switch right here that puts these two pickups into I think series so that they function as a humbucker. But I got that taken out because it was just distraction. Like it was just distracting me. But everything else is stock. I took off the back because I don't know, I like it that way. I can feel the difference. Like I can feel the vibrato a little better. And the bridge, the bridge is on it. It's stock. Everything else is stock. Even the pickguard, I didn't change the pickguard. See, it's still the size of a humbucker, and I stuck the single coil in there, or I got it stuck in there. And I mean, the stickers obviously aren't stock. You know, got rhinestones on the headstock. Oh, here you go. Yeah, it's just I've had it for so long, and I love this guitar. But also the knob, the volume knob is from a Gretsch. When I was at Dixie Guitars getting it modified, they pulled out this box of guitar knobs and they're like, pick a volume knob, like you need one. And I tried a bunch of them, and this is the first one that fit, and I was like, alright, that's the one. It's funny as fuck. But yeah, I usually use between 12, no. Sometimes, occasionally I'll put 12 gauge strings on here, but usually between 11 and 10s, hit or miss. Right now I have 11s on it, and I really like them, so I think I'm going to stick with 11s for a while. Another thing is like it has a black painted headstock, and it's got locking tuners, and a graphite nut, which really help it stay in tune, considering it has a vibrato. But yeah, it has a vibrato bar. But yeah, I really like this guitar a lot. I've learned a lot on it, and I'm really comfortable with it. I know I mean, I'm still finding out things it can do, but like I know the most about this guitar. And I guess also in this video, I guess I'll throw in a little quick lesson on the 12-bar blues. So let's do it in A. No, let's do it in G. So, the term 12-bar blues means that there's 12 bars or 12 measures, and each measure has 4 beats, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So you count to 4 12 times. And then there's the most standard 12-bar blues, which is it goes like this. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Starts over. I was probably off time on that. I wasn't using my metronome, but whatever. For our purposes, doesn't matter. So, I'm just going to do it briefly. I'm not going to be very detailed on this, but it's basically 4 bars of the 1, which is in this case a G. So you play G 4 times, and then you play C 2 times, and then back to G 2 times. And then after that, this is where things get different. From G, after those 2 times of G, you're going to go to D. And then you're only going to go that for 1 bar. So 1, 2, then back to C. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then G. 2, 3, 4. And then D for 4. So, and that part's called the turnaround. So I'll play that last part real quick. So it goes. So if you add that all up, that's 12 bars. And there's a lot of different ways you can play the 12-bar blues. You can throw these things called substitutions in, which is where you basically take out certain chords and fill in other things like diminished chords, like, or sometimes the turnaround is different. It's instead of going to the 5 again. But that's like the 12-bar blues in a nutshell. It's 4, 2, 2. Yeah, 4, 2, 2, and then you go 1, 1, 1, 1. So that's 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That was probably confusing, but whatever. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about how you play those chords. They're just, well, I'll do those in another video or something. But that's 12-bar blues. And if there's one thing, after you learn your major chords and all that, if there's one thing that I think every musician, not just guitar players, even if you're like a horn player or some crazy instrument, you should know the 12-bar blues. Like, that's the simplest way to improvise with someone. If they don't know the 12-bar blues, like, I don't know, it's really hard to have a musical conversation with them. But here, this is one thing I practice on a lot. It's not really, I don't keep it in time too well. I mean, when I practice with the metronome, I do. But I kind of, I try really hard to play the rhythm and the lead at the same time, so. Yeah. Yeah.